Hey everyone, and welcome back. You ever feel like you're pulled in a million directions, like you're kind of drowning in to-dos?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Today we're diving deep into someone who just might have some answers, or at least some ideas about all that.
Okay, who are we talking about?
Søren Kierkegaard, a philosopher. But don't worry, this isn't going to be some stuffy, boring lecture.
Yeah.
We're looking at his Edifying Discourses,
From when?
1847.
Wow. Okay, so we're talking way back.
But here's the thing. These discourses, they offer guidance for navigating life. And guess what? They're shockingly relevant even today.
Really? How so?
We're going to find out. Stick with us. It's going to be good.
All right, so edifying discourses.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of, I don't know, preachy. What's the deal with that title?
Good question. I was wondering the same thing.
Well, edifying basically means to, inspire and uplift, but like morally and spiritually.
So it's about becoming a better person.
Yeah, exactly. Kierkegaard wasn't just throwing around theories. He wanted to give people practical wisdom, for actually living a better life, a more meaningful life.
I like that. So less theory, more action.
Right. And he breaks it down to these three discourses. To will one thing, that we should love our neighbor, and strengthening in the inner being. Each one kind of tackles a different part of this journey.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's break it down one by one. To will one thing. That's the first one, right? In today's world, it's like we're always doing a million things at once. How can anyone possibly just focus on one thing?
Well, that's exactly what Kierkegaard was getting at. He thought spreading yourself thin just leads to despair.
Despair, really. Just from doing too much.
He saw it as like a loss of your authentic self. And he wasn't just saying to declutter your schedule, although honestly, that's probably a good idea for a lot of us. But he meant something deeper. He believed willing one thing means really confronting your fears, like those deep anxieties we all have, and committing to what truly matters.
Even if it means saying no to other things.
Exactly. It can be tough, but he thought that's how you find real peace. You align your actions with what you value most.
Makes sense. So many of us are chasing after, I don't know, shiny objects, trying to keep everyone happy but ourselves.
Right. And Kierkegaard was saying that dedicating yourself to one purpose, whether it's personal, professional, or spiritual, that's how you find fulfillment. Like deep, lasting fulfillment.
Whoa. Okay, I need a minute to process that. That's powerful.
It really is.
Okay, on to the next one. That we should love our neighbor. Okay, honestly, this one feels really relevant right now, with everything going on in the world. So much division. So how did Kierkegaard think about love?
Well, get this. He said we should love our neighbor no matter what.
No matter what. Seriously.
It's not about how someone makes us feel or if we like them or not. It's about acting justly, being compassionate, even towards people who, well, maybe aren't so easy to love.
Okay, that's a challenge. I'll admit it. It seems like today we often base love on how someone makes us feel or what they can do for us.
Yeah, it's like we're always looking for something in return.
But Kierkegaard's talking about something else, like a selfless kind of love, an unconditional love.
Right, like a love that's based on principle.
Yeah.
It definitely makes you think about how we treat people different from us, and how we deal with tough social issues and our roles in the community.
I mean, if everyone actually lived that way, wouldn't that be amazing?
It's definitely food for thought. It's like a blueprint for a more compassionate world, for sure.
I like that. A blueprint. Okay, so last one, strengthening in the inner being. This one, I don't know, this one hits home for me. Like the world feels kind of crazy sometimes.
Yeah, I get that.
So what's this inner being all about? And how do we make it stronger?
Well, you got to remember, Kierkegaard was writing during some pretty chaotic times, too, like major societal upheaval. So he knew all about the need for inner strength. He saw inner being as this core part of you, like a wellspring of strength that isn't affected by what's happening outside.
So it's not about like money or achievements.
Yeah. No, it's deeper. He thought you cultivate this inner strength by connecting to your values. It could be through faith or dedication to something bigger than yourself.
It's like true strength comes from within, not from things outside of us.
Yeah, that's the idea. It's about nurturing that part of you that stays strong, even when things are rough. Like think about mindfulness or resilience training. They're all about finding peace and purpose within yourself, no matter what's going on around you.
It's like he's saying, look, you've got this incredible strength inside. Use it, nurture it, and let it be your guide.
Wow. Okay, so we've got these three powerful themes from Kierkegaard, focusing on one purpose, unconditional love, and inner strength. So much to think about.
Yeah, definitely a lot to unpack.
If you had to pick just one of these to focus on right now in your own life, which would it be? And what's one tiny step, just one, that you could take today to start making it happen? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. Until next time.
See ya!